I was talking to Chuck about how to do this screen record thing from Zoom, because apparently you can, but I don't know. When I tried it, it didn't work. So, hi everybody, welcome, welcome. My name's Landy Martin. I'm a 39K Pearl Director here now, and I'm super excited about our team and where it's headed as always. This webinar is going to be short, fun, and we're going to provide some value for you to help you grow your business. And we're going to hear some testimonials from some leaders, and I'm going to be interviewing a very special guest who just hit 4K last week, which is super exciting. And our calls are pretty laid back. They're more like a conversation and less like a presentation. And I'm going to be talking a little bit, piggybacking on what we went over last week when I talked about the 5 things you could do on Facebook to grow your business. And Michelle actually talked about how to use Facebook stories to grow your business. So if you missed last week's call, be sure and catch the replay. And because I'm going to be diving in a little bit deeper this week on what I'm doing to rebuild my Facebook after I got slapped down big time, okay, for telling the truth. And Facebook removed my profile. I had about 16,000 people on my personal page, 11,000 followers, 5,000 friends, 2,000 on my business page, and 1,500 on my Instagram. So all in all, about 20,000 people that I lost. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing to build that back, and how in a month I already have 4,000 of those friends back, okay? I am going to show you how I'm doing that. So first things first, I got involved in network marketing a couple of short years ago. I just needed money, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. My husband was not going to make any more money where he was making. He wasn't going to get a raise. We were over 30,000 in debt, and so we just needed money. So I'm shameless in that. I was looking for a way to make money without having to go back to working a job, okay? And so I stumbled across, my friend and I stumbled across an article that Chuck Holmes wrote. Chuck Holmes is a 250K or more earner here. He's a mentor. I actually joined with Will Zanders, who's well over 100K, well on his way to diamond. You guys, these leaders, we are directly plugged into top industry leaders that are multiple 6-figure earners who have been for, Chuck's had 17 years experience. Will's been in the business at least 7 years. So these guys are a wealth of information. Those are my mentors. That's who I talk with. We also have other people in the company that are doing very well. So find someone that you look up to and that inspires you, and plug into what they do, because we're not hiding anything here. We want everybody to be successful. So again, I joined for the money, but quickly fell in love with the products. I'm a health coach, and of course the ingredients were important to me. Guys, there are companies out there that say they're green, that say they don't have toxins in their products, but they do, okay? And I looked into a couple of those companies before I started here and found out, I actually ordered believing that they were clean and got a bunch of stuff here at my house. And when I saw it, there was soy in it. There was preservatives, just stuff I did not want to put in my family, okay? So one of the biggest things that had to be there for me is quality, is ingredients, and all of that. And HBN had that stuff here. But I just want to tell you, we do have incredible leaders here. And I mentioned the money that they're making, but there's never any income claim when it comes to the amount of money you make. It's going to be based on your individual desire and efforts. So I've been with HBN a little over a year, and I am debt-free. I've paid off all that debt. I'm making enough now to go ahead and pay for my son's college, so I'm always excited to say that. But most importantly, I just want you to know that if I can do it, so can you, okay? It feels good to be debt-free, okay? I want that for everyone, and I want to show you how you can do that. And network marketing can do that for you. It can be that ticket to get you out of debt. It can be that $200 extra you need for whatever, school supplies. It doesn't matter. Maybe you want a car payment. Maybe you need a new car. Your tires are falling off your car. Maybe you need new tires. Whatever it is a legitimate business opportunity that can be there for you, okay? And as I said earlier, the products are top notch. I would not have even joined HBN if it weren't for the products. So I want to, is she on here? Yeah, Alicia. I'm going to unmute, or wait, I'm going to unmute. Where's Michelle? Okay. Sorry, Alicia. False alarm. Okay. Let me unmute Michelle Carroll. And Michelle knows very well about having to have good quality products. Okay. Her son was injured by pharmaceuticals, And so it's very important for her to look at ingredients because she knows that her son could have a particular reaction to an ingredient like polysorbate 80 or something like that. So I'm going to let her talk about her favorite product and what it has done for her.
Hey guys, how's everyone? I have you probably hear. Let me walk into the other room because you. So we're coming up on we are coming up on a full moon next week, and usually within 10 days of a full moon, he gets like all like loud and crazy, and he doesn't sleep, and so that's why like I'm like a mess. Plus, I've been cooking all day, my hands are stained. I have a lot. I mean, what did you want me to talk about a product for me or for him? Because I talk a lot about with Jaden. So what did you want me to talk about? Because I can talk about anything if that's okay.
Yeah, just whatever you want to share. Yeah.
Because I've been talking about a lot with Jaden with the biominerals and the iron and the nourish and stuff and how it helps him. But I haven't done a lot of talk about the products and how it's helped me. And specifically the weight loss products. So I was always in shape. I was always working out. And then I got pregnant and I gained like over 70 some pounds. And then I was in an accident and I could not lose the weight. I dislocated my hip. I injured my back, my shoulder, everything. And then all this happened with Jaden. He was injured by pharmaceuticals and I never went and got treatment for myself. And then I lost my insurance. So like I'm still living in pain every single day. And I'm not able to like work out because I can barely walk, even though I'm on my feet all day. And so things that worked in the past, I've tried other products that have worked in the past and nothing has worked for me. I've tried, 21-day vegan cleanses. It didn't work for me. Not sleeping. My cortisol levels were completely off, eating hospital food all the time when we were literally living in and out of the hospital. It just did not help. And I was gaining more weight than what I actually weighed when I was pregnant with him. So everything was just getting really, really bad. There was a lot of inflammation. I have severe Crohn's. I've been able to keep that under control through proper nutrition. But like I said, the past 3-4 years have been so crazy that hospital food is not proper nutrition. So I started taking the Vitality, which is a great detox. It helps with my gut. Mind, Body, and Soul has helped with a lot of inflammation that I have throughout my entire body, specifically the Crohn's. I have Crohn's. It's severe inflammation. Anything kind of triggers it, stress, anxiety, to where you get really bad flare-ups. And it's a lot of inflammation in your abdominal area. And I was having a hard time losing weight, but I was taking the Mind, Body, and Soul. I started sleeping better. Jaden was getting on a better schedule. I started taking the weight loss products and I am down 12 pounds. Well, last time I checked, 12 pounds. I've been able to keep the weight off. I was losing like anywhere between like 3 to 5 pounds here and there, but I was always putting it back on. And I haven't been able to be consistent until I started taking our weight loss products. So I am a firm believer, like Landy said, ingredients are really important for my family because there's a lot of things that we can't have. There's a lot of things because of our genetics, our body has a very difficult time absorbing. So it's really important that we have safe, all natural products for me and my family.
Thank you. Oh, whoops. Let me unmute myself. Hey, thank you so much. That's 18.
You're welcome.
Gold, Shell Marie on Facebook.
I'm 100 away. I'm like 150 away from 18K.
Awesome. Y'all, she's done such a good job. I just can't wait to see her at the top because she is so great with her team and is just doing amazing things here at HBN. And the thing about the products, the reason they're so good, I want to talk about this for a second, is because we have Alexandria Brighton. Guys, she's a world-renowned formulator. If you've heard of the company Young Living, she started that company. They're a well-established essential oil company. They're well-respected. She's an herbalist, aromatherapist, and she's a recognized Ayurvedic formula. And we have her exclusive here. So it's really awesome. If you don't know about her, go to your back office, look in HBN Library, and go to, I think it's training materials, and you will see Ben and Paula Scarcella's story. They're the CEOs. And you'll see their wonderful story about like what inspired them to start HBN. And you'll also can read about Alexandria Brighton. So I want to talk for a second about network marketing because I really want everybody, especially new people just joining us maybe on the call tonight, or you're not as familiar with network marketing, to truly understand the opportunity before you, to truly understand what you have your hands on. We have $200 billion a year going through revenue in network marketing. It is larger than the NFL and larger than Hollywood and twice the size of the coffee industry. And we have coffee, by the way. But this industry does pay out $200 million a day in commissions. So the only question you need to ask yourself is, how much of that do you want for yourself? This profession is endorsed by every major money mogul just about out there. Warren Buffett, Richard Branson, Robert Kiyosaki. In fact, Robert just wrote a book called The Business of the 21st Century. And it's all about network marketing and how everything is going that direction. Guys, people are having to wear masks to work. People are having to potentially take a vaccine they might not want to take to work. People don't even know if they're going to have a job. Like 40% of people are, not paying their rent right now. It's, we're headed into a weird economy right now. And so getting something online, being online, we're over here booming. Like, our business is booming. HBN is booming, you guys. And yet the economy is in the toilet, I guess. I'll be nice. I don't want to say a bad word. So the next thing I want to ask you is, when is the last time that you told a friend, a family member, or a stranger even about a product that you love? I recommended one time in a taxi to a guy that was driving, it was an Uber, and he was a former baseball player, and he just started talking, we were just visiting, and he started talking about his shoulder and how he had shoulder pain. I literally whipped out, which I keep in my purse all the time, one of these, and I said, and I talked about this because it works. And I'm like, you should try our pain cream. Here is a gift card for $25 off. Guys, he ordered. It's like somebody I didn't even know. And then, like yesterday, I was at the county commissioner's court because I was just speaking about the mandates and stuff. And another activist next to me was talking. She's like, we're just talking. She said, I'm a tea lover. I absolutely love tea. I love ginger tea. And I'm like, whoa, tea. And so what I do, I got out my gift card and I said, you have got to try this tea. If you love tea, you got to try Vitality. So gave her a gift card. I don't know if she's ordered yet. I just gave it to her yesterday. So that's just a way that you can literally make a referral to something, and that's how we make money. Just the same way you do when you recommend your favorite hair salon. It's really no different. It's that simple. So we get paid when we make a referral for a product and they order. HBN is a 3.5-year-old debt-free company, and it went debt-free like quicker than Starbucks. So that's amazing, you guys. It is owned by a parent company that's called Green Organics. It's a $2 billion company. So it's stable, it has the financial backing, and it's not going anywhere. We are growing at exponential speed. We went from like 1.5 million in sales to 3 million in sales in about 20 days, okay? So we did have a couple of bumps in the road. Some orders were dropped. We had a few bumps with the post office. Like, there was some stuff we didn't even know why was just sitting at the post office. We have heavy hitters joining our company right now. We have multi-millionaire earners joining us. That always happens when you have a good company like we do. And we already have a couple of diamonds that have already hit the top of the comp plan. And so, I just want to tell you that these CEOs, they care, and they are working diligently to make sure these products are getting back out. And anytime that you join at a founding level with a company, you're going to have some things you have to go through. And I just want to tell you too, you got to go through some of that too yourself just to grow. It teaches you how to cope. It teaches you how to find solutions and how to just be a better leader so you can also get to the success you want to get to. So no company's perfect. No owners are perfect. Like, if you go to another company, I'm telling you right now, you will just find more problems that will be at that company that you'll be dealing with. So the key and the message to send yourself really is, how can I solve this? How can I step up, be a leader, and get it resolved? And the more problems that you solve, the higher your paycheck will be. So if your team's complaining or customers are complaining or this or that, don't think, oh, this is also negative. Just think, how can I fix it? How can I solve it? Because the more people you help and the more problems you solve, the more money you will make. And that's all part of the growth process. That's all part of getting to that higher income level. So you got to have a few things to make it in network marketing. You got to have great products, and we have those. You got to have a great comp plan. And I think HBN is probably the best comp plan out there right now. Guys, we have people making money in this company that have never made money before in network marketing. You know, Will made a post yesterday in the Facebook group. I don't know if any of you guys saw it, but he talked about how the average network marketer, like if you get a bonus, a $24 binary bonus, you just made twice as much as what the average network marketer makes in a month. And I want to clarify that, because the reason that they're not making money is because the average network marketer that joins, they don't tell anyone. Maybe they tell 2 people and quit, or maybe they tell 5 people and quit. So the average network marketer, if they're not making money, it's because they're not telling people, because we get paid when we share the products and when people order the products. So if you have gotten 1 binary bonus, you are making double what the average network marketer makes in a month. So just keep that in mind. We have a great comp plan here. I've yet to see any better. And like I said, the timing is everything here. I think we're pre-momentum. We are growing rapidly, and we're shipping to hundreds of countries already. We have people from Taiwan joining us, big network marketers, guys. We have about 80 products. They're all organic. They're gluten-free. Cruelty-free. They're not tested on animals or anything like that. We have a 60-day money-back empty bottle guarantee. So you can feel great trying our products. You can feel great referring people to our products. They're all organic. They're superfoods. We have detox, weight loss, CBD, skincare. Really, you can just find something you're already using, whether that's coffee, soap bars, skincare, stuff for your pets. Just replace it and order it through HBN, because you're going to get paid, okay? If you're ordering soap or something through another company, put your son or daughter in and order those products, extra things through them. You'll get that extra volume and extra kickback. So there's certainly something that you can find here that people will love in your family. Okay, and right now, based on the products, I want to go ahead and unmute. There she is. Hi, Miss Alicia. Y'all, Alicia is a 3K executive, and she is one of our best retailers on the team. She's a hustler. I just love her to death. She is going to the top of the company. She told me that. She'll tell you that too, and I believe her. So, Alicia,
Yes,
I just want to
ma'am.
hear, I want to hear what your favorite product is.
Okay, so I have, for a lot of people see it, but for the last several weekends, we have been doing a lot of getaways and camping, going to different places. This past weekend was my husband's birthday and my best friend's birthday, so we went camping. It started on Friday. We just got back yesterday. I have severe back issues. Not only do I have scoliosis, but I also have osteoarthritis. I have a missing joint in my spine, and lots of other things, are herniated disc, all that stuff. So camping is not necessarily something that's really good for me. But if I didn't have my CBD oil, I probably would not have made it the first night. So that has really, really been helping. And I also suffer from restless leg syndrome. So, and this has been fantastic for that too. That's originally what I got it for, was because I just can't fall asleep because my legs, they just go crazy, and it's absolutely annoying. So CBD oil is my best friend for sure. And then I also wanted to say real quick that, Michelle, I absolutely love following your story, and I'm so excited for your weight loss.
That is so awesome, Alicia. And do you use the 1,000 milligram or the 500?
I use the 500 right now, and it works really well for me. So,
hey, I mean, they always say start with CBD, you know, start with the lower, and then if you need the higher, we have guys all the way up to 2,400 CBD, our elite. So
I take so many of the products that they all just to combine, they just really help with everything. So I think that's the only reason why I haven't had to up the dose, is just because I'm taking so many things.
Yeah, and that's so cool, because our products really are made and formulated by Alexandria, and she makes everything with intention, everything synergetic that works together. And so if you're taking, like Grace shared last week, she's taking black seed for a different reason, and then her varicose veins are going away. Like, it's just amazing what black seed and some of these products can do inside your body. So thank you, Alicia. I appreciate that.
Yes, mine is actually going away too, for the same reason. The black seed oil, never did I think to actually put it on my skin, but I've been rubbing it in there and they're going away.
Wow. we may need to add that as like, we need to tell Paula so they can add that to like something, because we're discovering that we didn't even know that that happened. And now we've got 2 people that have had that side effect of the black seed, which is amazing. So there's a few ways that you can join HBN, okay? You can join free. That is one way. You can, if you're on a budget, you can get some free products and you can try them out for free. You can join for free. You can share your link for free, and you can make 20 to 50% commission, okay? Now, I'm not going to go in depth about all the different ways. If you want to max out the comp plan, make the very most money here at HBN, I highly recommend you get a value pack. If you want to long term, like I'm going to be here 2 to 5 years, I'm going to make this out, I'm going to build a business, because that value pack is going to get you 30% fast start commission instead of 20. So it's like giving yourself a 10% pay raise, which is huge. So I just wanted to touch on that, and just get back with whoever invited you or whoever shares this video with you or whatever, and talk to your sponsor, talk to your upline. I'll do a 3-way call, whatever. We'll make sure you understand all the different ways you can come in. We have a different way that'll, I guarantee, fit into your budget. And like I said, you can simply switch out something you're already ordering and try one of our products. So you can come in pretty much risk-free. So I want to mention these 2 people. They hit 4K last week, and I just want to, guys, give them a shout out in the chat. It's Kristen Palladino and Tiffany Anderson. They both hit 4K last week. So woo, great job, you guys. And they're both 3K bronze leaders. So I'm going to be actually interviewing Kristen here in a little bit, and we're going to get some of her knowledge. So I just want to give a shout out. Now, what I want to do next is I want to do a short Facebook training, because like I said, guys, I lost my entire Facebook. So I'm going to show you how you can start with literally no friends at all, which I just started over, but and just grow your Facebook a little bit every day, 15 minutes a day, and you can grow your Facebook. So I'm going to share my screen, and I want y'all to tell me. Oh, whoops, we don't need to see that. Okay, do y'all see my Facebook? Thumbs up, somebody. Alicia, can you see my Facebook? Thumbs up. Okay, awesome. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is the news feed, and I don't know why this box is down here, but if you want to see your news feed, you just simply click on the little F there, and that will take you to your news feed. Let me X out these two, because those are chats. And my computer's slow right now, I guess, because my 13-year-old is on a video game. Okay, so when you get to your news feed, you're just going to scroll down a little bit, and you're going to see something that suggested friends. And this is people you know, or people you may know. I am going to tell you, if you add these people, okay, 5 a day, you're going to, you want to look at their profile. You can click and go look at their profile. So what I'm looking for is people I already recognize that I knew before. And, I can just sit there and add friends. Now, you can always do, I'm going to tell you some things to do. And I want you to write them down and commit to doing 5 a day. If you want to grow your network, your influence, your friends, all this. If you do these things every day that I'm going to tell you, then no doubt, I guarantee you, you will grow to a huge Facebook, okay? So that's what you do. You just go there, and you literally will not get hit for spamming at all, because you're not going and just adding random people. You're adding people they suggested. So you can sit here, you can add 10, 20, whatever, okay? All right, so that's one thing you do. The next thing you are going to do is go to your profile. So you'll just click your profile. Okay, and that's going to take me to my page. And the next thing I'm going to click is friends. And this is what we're going to do for, 15 minutes every day. Just do the deeds, okay? Because this is what's going to build it. If it loads. Okay, so there's friends. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on, I should have made my son get off his game before my call. Okay, so you're going to click on recently added. Okay, so this is what you're going to do with your recently added friends. 5 minimum, okay? 5 minimum. You're going to go here and you're going to message, and you're going to say, hey, thank you for the ad. I look forward to learning from you. This is Tracy. We were friends before, so I'm going to say, hey, thanks for reconnecting. I look forward to, chatting with you more, whatever. Okay, so you're going to message at least 5 of these people. Thanks for adding me. Thanks for whatever. Or I love your profile. I'm very inspired by things. You can give them a sincere compliment. Okay, this is going to start your establishment of having relationships with people. Later on, these people will see your post about your business. These people will potentially ask questions. You may prospect them about the business. So when you have recently added people, be sure go in and private message them. It makes a world of difference, okay? Just do that one little thing, and it doesn't take, this stuff isn't hard. It doesn't take very long. Next thing, birthdays, at least five a day. Okay, this is her birthday, so all I gotta do is hover and click message, and I stay on the same page, and I'll just tell her, hey, happy birthday, hope you capture a special moment today. If you just say something nice and go into their private message, you're gonna stand out above everybody else who's just flooding their timeline. Okay, so at least 5 of those. The next one, current city. Now, I made my location private after getting slapped down by Facebook because I just didn't want to, so I'm not seeing anything here. But this will allow you to connect with people in your area, local people that you're friends with in your area. Maybe you just are friends with them and you don't know them that well. You can go message them and say, hey, I'm only like 15 minutes from you. Would you maybe want to meet for coffee and see how maybe we could help each other? You might have a real estate agent, a chiropractor, anybody. So it's good to connect with people in your current city, and that's one way you can do that. The next thing is your followers and your following. Same thing, message 5 followers. Hey, thanks for following. I look forward to your comments on my content or whatever. People you're following, you do the same thing. You just message them and say, hi, I just wanted to tell you I appreciate your work. I look forward to seeing and learning from you. Okay, it's what this is doing is this is putting people, it's driving people onto your page. It is getting them in your inbox. It's raising your algorithm. It's doing things in such a way that your following is going to grow, and people are going to come to your page and they're going to see more of your stuff. Okay, and the last thing I want to show you here, and then I'm going to get Miss Palladino on, is you're going to go to the More button. You're going to click on Videos, and this is such a great way that we forget about. We'll do a live or we'll do a video, and we might get some inquiries, we might get some curiosity after that post, but then we kind of forget about it. This is a really good way. Facebook saves all your photos and all your videos. So all I have to do here is go and click, like here's one I just did, here's one I did a little bit further back. And you just click and you go to comments, and you want to see all the comments.
Hey everybody, I hope you're having a good day.
Mute it. Let me click on comments and all the comments. Okay. And so this has most relevant, but what I want to do is I want to see all comments. Okay, and what I'm looking for here is I'm going to scroll through here and I'm going to see if there's anybody that has commented that I have not interacted with. And usually I can find at least one, because what happens is you put this stuff out here and then you leave it, and then people comment and then you don't see it, okay? Or you may not get the notification. So this is a good way to do that. You can also do it with photos, like photos you've shared about the business. You might, like Michelle might share something about the iron or something, and Jaden, and then like she gets busy and she's always posting every day and it gets buried. Well, she can go back to the More button and find her photos, find her videos, go and click on those and just find a comment of somebody that they haven't responded to. Make sure you're responding to those comments at that time, and then I'll go ahead and stop the screen share. So make sure you're always replying to comments, because that is going to bring eyeballs back to that post. So that's work you did a month ago. You shared a video or whatever, and you can go put new eyeballs on it, because every time you comment on something, your friends list is going to get a notification or something that, hey, Landy commented on this post, or they may see it in a notification. Somebody might see it. So that's another thing you can do to increase your presence on Facebook. Okay, so I am going to close out the call tonight with an interview with 4K bronze leader Kristen Palladino, and she is a great, she's awesome at attraction marketing. You guys, if you're not following her, please do, because she does really, really well on her Facebook with the attraction marketing. She piques curiosity, she gets people interested, and she does a lot of sales. That's why she hit 4K. So without further ado, let me unmute her. Hey, Kristen.
Hi.
How are you, dear?
Good.
Okay, so I just have some questions, and I figured offering your wisdom could help everybody on the call. So the first one is, what 3 things do you most love about our company?
The first thing is the community that we have. I think we've got a really great group of like-minded people, and we have excellent support and mentors. And I guess I won't say too much about that because you already touched on that. But I've been in other network marketing businesses where my leaders just did it part-time, and so they weren't always available, and they treated it like part-time. And the leaders that we have at this company, it's like their full-time job, 24/7, they're busting their butts. So we just have really good support here. And if you ever have a question, someone's available immediately. Everyone is always willing to help everybody else. Some of us that are local are trying to set up things outside of HBN, trying to get together. So it's great. I've just made really amazing friends, and I think that the leaders that we have here at HBN are far more committed and passionate about it than other companies that I've belonged to. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the integrity, and you also touched on this before, the quality ingredients and the ingredient transparency. I left a company because of them being secretive and sneaky about adding things into products without telling people, ingredients that weren't safe, that didn't meet my standards. So when this opportunity was put into my lap, I spent the entire weekend going through every single HBN product and reading every single ingredient, because I was like, if I'm leaving a company because of integrity and transparency issues, I'm going to make darn sure that this new company that I'm joining is good stuff. So I took an entire weekend to literally, with a fine-tooth comb, go through everything and make sure that every single product met every single ingredient and every single product met my standards. So that is another big thing for me. And then the other thing I love about HBN is it is something different. Network marketing, some of the companies are just so saturated right now. I'm like, oh my God, another Young Living rep or another Color Street rep. And there's a lot of people out there that still haven't heard about HBN. So it's products they haven't seen before, things they haven't tried before, and especially with what's going on in the world right now, our products are super relevant because everybody wants to boost their immune system and be super healthy. So I think that we've just got something that is going to pique everybody's interest, and just stuff that people want, and not products that they're going to say, oh, there's another one of those reps. I know 18 bajillion Usborne book ladies, and I'm not saying those are wonderful companies. I'm not trying to say anything bad about those companies, but I think that we just have something really unique here.
Those things are all part of what really draws me to HBN as well. So I love that, you guys. She really talked about some great things that we are relevant. The Ayurvedic medicine, the herbs, all the natural stuff, that's where people are headed. So on that note, what is your favorite product and why?
I always joke I have a favorite product of the month. I kind of I go through phases, but originally it was the CBD because I came from a CBD company, and so I was joining for the CBD, and I was like, oh, well, it's great that they have other products and everything, but it was CBD was mainly my thing. So that was the first thing that I tried, and it was amazing, much better than anything else I've ever tried. And then I think Nourish was the second thing to hit our family that I thought was absolutely amazing, because I have kids that are picky eaters, and it's so easy to hide Nourish in cereal and mix it into yogurt and put it in their protein shakes. And first of all, it's delicious. I mean, I mix mine in vanilla almond milk, and I crave it every day. And it's the best multivitamin I've ever tried. And then I also got on the Mind, Body, Soul trilogy kick for a while, just simply because of the way it makes you feel. Like it gives you so much energy, it detoxes everything, and it encompasses your whole body. So that was my favorite for a while. And then in June, I got a terrible case of poison ivy. Like, I mean, it actually just went away completely. I struggled with it for months. And by way of accident, I discovered that the Hydrate moisturizer was taking away the itch and helping heal my poison ivy. So even though that's meant as a face product, I was buying that out the wazoo because it was helping my poison ivy so much. So that was my favorite for a while, and now I'm on the tone cream and the fat detox oil. I put tone cream in my palm, and then I put like 3 or 4 drops of the fat detox oil in and rub it on my backside, and I'm seeing a gigantic decrease in cellulite, which is important for swimsuit season. So that's my new favorite right now. So I mean, I could go on all night. It's like the evolution of the favorite product. It's something new every month. So, but I'll stop talking.
That's the same for me. And you guys, I keep saying I need to order the fat detox. I just keep forgetting to do it. But I'm hearing such great things about that. And I love the skincare too, Kristen. And it's so funny. It's like she's discovering something else that the skincare does that we didn't know it did. So awesome. So next question. If you knew what you know now, and today was your first day at HB Naturals, what would you do differently?
I think I would try to go live more to show myself trying the products for the first time and to give more product reviews. And I think that people just love seeing you use the products. So, I mean, and that's not just like something I do differently now. Like, I feel like I need to go live more all the time. That's something I need to do more of. But it's really engaging for your audience to see you using the products that you love and see how they're helping you and see how they're working and just how they're used too. Like how you get on in the morning and you're like, this is how I put my mind, body, soul in my juice. Like people, I don't know, they like to sign on and watch that. So that's something I'm committing to going live more moving forward.
I think that's awesome, guys. Product demonstrations since the beginning of time have sold products. And absolutely, people love just watching people mix things together and seeing what it looks like and, just talking about your morning, however it's going. It's, it's a little bit of entertainment for everybody. And we're, sometimes we can be self-conscious about going live or whatever, but I think the more you do it, you'll get used to it and the easier it becomes. And it's just like a habit. If you just say, I'm going to do it every Monday, or I'm going to do it, or I'm going to post a video at least twice a week, and just add that to your daily method of operations and hold yourself accountable, then the results definitely will come, because that is definitely a proven way to get business, and it does work.
It helps people connect to you, and people want to buy products from people they like. So it just makes you more likable, and you connect with your audience better that way.
Absolutely. That's such a great tip, Kristen. And so the very last question I have before we wrap it up, I think we're doing good. We're just 5 minutes over or so. What are your 3 success tips that you have for brand new people just starting out?
To be consistent and post every day. Make sure you get something up on your wall every day. And then the second thing would be like not to be afraid of rejection, which kind of segues into the third thing. And this is something that Chuck talks about all the time. You have to ask for the sale. Like you can't just kind of like beat around the bush. And I've never been a very pushy salesperson. Like I post what I post and I'm like, if they're interested, they'll come to me. Well, listening to what Chuck was saying about not being afraid to ask and not being afraid to hear no has boosted my sales so much in the past few months. Like actually reaching out to people and saying, I have gift cards. Would you be willing to help me out and try this multivitamin for your family? Your kids will love it. It gets the sale. So I think that's a really good thing to keep in mind.
Great tips. And I will say that, you know, a lot of that is just feeling confident about what you have to offer and just believing in our products. And then you don't feel bad asking somebody to try it. You know, plus we have a gift card to help them out. So I saw Lance commented that he does 3-foot rule. Are you breaking social distancing rules, Lance? You can unmute.
What's that?
I said, you said you practice the 3-foot rule. And the 3-foot rule for network marketers is when you talk to anyone within 3 feet of you, okay? And you strike up a conversation, okay? And he's saying that he did that. And I said, are you breaking social distancing rule?
I guess I have to go to a 6-foot rule, right?
Exactly. Oh, goodness. Well, guys, you know what? This was a great call. Thank you so much, Kristen, Michelle, Alicia, everybody who shared tonight. Thank you guys so much for getting on. I hope you got some value from what we offered tonight. And I look forward to seeing you. Feel free to unmute and peace out. But I look forward to seeing you all next week. And we're going to have more fun. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night. Peace out.
Thank you.
Night.
Good night.